In this video, I'm going to show you a tour of our house and how I get around without having a fully accessible home.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Andrea.
I'm Casey.
And today we're just giving you a tour around our apartment just to show you how we live.
So we live in a one bedroom, one bath apartment. It's about 850 square feet. And while it's not accessible per se, we just wanted to show you how we make it work and how functional it can be for us.
And before we start, we just want to say thank you to all of you that have subscribed to our channel. We really hope you're liking the videos. We're loving making all these videos for you guys and having so much fun.
Yeah, and if there's other videos you'd like to see us do, make sure you tell us in the comments down below, and we'll see what we can do to get those out for you.
Alright, so you ready?
Yep.
Let's get started.
Hello. Oh, come on in.
There we go.
So guys, welcome to the apartment. As you can see, it's pretty open concept. We actually like that quite a bit because even though it's a smaller space, how open it is makes it feel bigger than it is. This is our dining room table. We just got this and I really like it. It works well for us because one, it expands, so when we have guests over, we can fit actually up to, I think it's 10 people here. These come out on both ends. And then when we don't have guests, or when we do, it works really well for me because we've got the bench here if we need to sit, but I can pull a chair away or pull the bench away, and then it's the perfect height for me to roll up, and there's no legs or anything for me to hit on the edges, so I can get nice and close and be comfortable at the table here like this. So next, we're going to bring you into the living room area. As you can see, it's nice and wide open. We don't keep a lot of furniture in, one, just because it makes it feel bigger, and two, it makes it a lot easier for me to get around. So we actually have a pretty nice sized patio too, or deck I should say. We're finally getting able to use it a little bit because it was winter here until last week, or today actually is our first day over 60. So it was full of snow a week ago, but now we finally get to be out there and enjoy the weather and the sun. Over here we have my favorite spot, which is my media center. So I got my big TV and the PlayStation, and then I actually picked up a pretty cheap, I mean it's not cheap, but it's a Vizio sound system that we've got the surround sound for in here, so that's nice and works well when I'm playing games or I have friends over and we're watching movies. Next, so our kitchen's not that big. We actually, when we were looking for apartments to stay in, to rent when we first got married, it was really hard to find a kitchen that was big enough for us to use. A lot of them are these galley kitchens, and a lot of them are so skinny that, like, if I wanted to be at the sink or cooking and Andrea needed to get by or empty the dishwasher or something, you couldn't because it's so tight. But this one's actually pretty big and pretty wide, so that was something we were looking for. I wouldn't say I do all the cooking, but I do a lot of the cooking for the two of us. And so one of the things I needed, we got this at IKEA, not a sponsor, but this is my chopping table. So this is where I do like all my food prep and stuff because it's low enough to the, it's lower than the even these cabinets, and I can roll underneath it, so if I'm chopping or mixing stuff up, it works well. So as you can see, I've got plenty of room to turn around, and like even if I'm emptying the dishwasher, it makes it a little bit tighter, but I can still get around and fit, which is preferable for me. Like obviously a corner kitchen would work a lot better, but this is actually like what, 6 or 7 feet wide, so that works really well for me. We do use the top cupboards, and like some of the stuff way up there is hard for me to get, but usually we arrange them so that the stuff that I need or want to get access to more often is lower. And then if I do need to get something out of those top cupboards, either Andrea can help me out, or I do have this. I bought this at Home Depot, and I had a different grabber before this, but this one I'm actually really happy with because like it's super strong. And this is our pantry. And sometimes when I'm baking or needing to make breakfast, like we have all our heavy stuff up here, and this thing is actually strong enough that I can grab, like this is a full bag of flour, and like my other one I would not have been able to do this and it would have dropped it, but this thing hangs on to pretty much anything. I don't think I can quite get the big thing of rice out of there, but like even if I needed this, I need to take 2 hands, but it won't drop it. So this is really nice. Like we kind of said in our intro, we don't have a lot of modifications as far as like handlebars or like fun cupboards or anything like that, but this is one thing I do use quite a bit actually, either here in the kitchen or if I need to get stuff out of our closets and things like that.
So as you can see, it's a small apartment, but we try to make it work with the tiny spaces. Like if you want to open the door again, hon, just like with the spice rack.
Oh yeah.
Because like we do try to, Casey, like he said, he cooks the majority of the time, but
all the
we
spices
arrange
and stuff that I use, all the like for a majority of the time up here, and then stuff that I don't use nearly as often is up there. It's like food coloring. I don't bake. I'm not a very good. Like I can cook, but I can't bake to save my life.
And then we try to make sure that like that stuff, they're tea bags. They're not things that are gonna break if I'm not around.
They're not that heavy, except for the vinegar. But I don't use vinegar all that often. So.
The other thing that we try to do with the kitchen is try to leave things that may break on the bottom cupboards, like on that one.
We've got plates and like more of the ceramics, Tupperware kind of stuff there. And then in this cupboard here we do have glasses, and I can reach those if I get close enough on the bottom shelf, and then you can see up here that's plastic, like for our Ninja and stuff like that. And then I think Andrea hides the booze up here. See, well, I can't get into that cupboard.
Like anybody else's house though, like we put things away that we use less often, or that, you know, we make sure that if Casey doesn't need to get to that one.
This is where the wine is. See?
Yes.
I told you.
And obviously the microwave is not ideally where we want it to be. Casey can still reach if you want to show him. If you can open it.
I can get in there and
reach and like grab a plate in and out.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Eventually, like when we get our own home and stuff, we're not renting anymore.
That's
I'd like to have either a countertop one or even one that goes underneath, which would be ideal. I don't know why I'm pointing with this.
Yeah, you just hang it.
I'm going to carry this around for the rest of the tour. So, before we head to the bedroom, we'll show you what's behind door number 1. This is my laundry room. As you can see, it's very spacious. So, this is okay. Like, I really hate the stack dryers, or stack washer and dryer. But we were having a really hard time finding an apartment that even has them in the apartments. So this works out for us, as opposed to, I would much rather do this than have to haul it down the hall and
pay coin laundry. Yeah.
So, but they're not all that, ooh, there's stuff in there. They're not all that tall, and I can reach in there if I like prop myself up on one wheel. I can reach all the way to the back of that.
But you don't have to do that all the time.
No, rarely.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's door number 1.
There may be a few socks that he misses on the top dryer.
Usually.
So I just get them.
This is just more storage. We keep our vacuum cleaner in there. Cat food for the cat.
Just shopping bags and just like extra towels that we keep there. So just another extra little storage room.
If I need to, I can use my grabber to get stuff out of here. But again, that's not stuff that we use very often. So.
where you see Casey, that's where we came in. There's the dining table. There's our bathroom that's connected also to our bedroom, and we'll show you that in a second.
Yeah, we'll show you the bathroom in a second, but one thing we do like about that is because there's 2 entrances to it, it makes it a lot more accessible for me and easy to move through, because it's not a accessible restroom, but it's big enough too that I can move. I can turn all the way around in a circle in there too and not run into anything. So this is the bedroom. We got 2 desks, or kind of our bedroom / office. This is where all the magic happens for our videos. Andrea edits them all right here, and then I sit over here and play games on the computer because I don't know how to edit. No, I write blog posts and get stuff on my computer here. As you can see, like there's a lot of room I can get through here and everything. And then we have our closets over here, kind of like a walkthrough that leads to the bathroom.
So before we go to the bathroom, we just wanted to show you that, as you may notice, the bed is a little bit lower, and we actually prefer it that way because it's easier to get in and out, and I'm actually not particularly that tall anyway. So we like that look, and it's just something that when we get a modified box spring, is that how you call it? A modified box spring?
No, so it's on a box spring already.
Oh, yeah.
Eventually we might get an actual nice like wooden bed frame to set the box spring on, to make it up a little higher again. We used to have it on just a metal one, but this works well for us right now.
Mm-hmm. So. And then you're gonna say your walk-in closet?
So yeah, we've got our walk-through closet here, and Andrea's got her stuff on the left side, and I got my stuff here. But I have a lot of hanging stuff, and that's all low enough for me to be able to reach, and like socks and stuff there.
And again, we really like it a lot because you can see Casey's wheels there in between the hallway, but he can do a full turn.
So you can. It's got full spin around. So, welcome to the master bath.
The only bath.
The only bath. The one and only master bath. So you can see it's just a regular single sink in here. So when I have to brush my teeth or shave, I do have to kind of come at an angle, which isn't ideal. Like eventually, obviously, when we have our own home, I'll probably have like a cutaway. We'll have dual, and then I'll have my side would be like a cutaway with no cupboards underneath, so I can roll underneath it. Probably you can also see in here I don't have any handlebars or grab bars, excuse me. But how close that the sink is to the toilet actually works out well for me, because I can use the sink to transfer if I need to. So use the toilet to support myself and transfer like this. And then, oops. But usually I use the sink when I get back into my chair because I gotta push up on it a little bit like that, so I can bring my chair in here. Ooh. I hope I didn't break anything. And then push up like this on the sink to get back into my chair. And then we have our shower, or like a shower tub combination here. No, there's the handlebar or the grab bar that's kind of already in there, but like I don't have anything special in here either, other than I have a shower hose here, which I don't use all that often. Mainly I just use the regular shower head. For me, for transferring when I get in here, I either come from the toilet and transfer, or right from my chair. And how that works is I just, it's different with the swishy pants. But I just sit on the edge like this, and then, like I said, it's different with swishy pants. And then kind of scoot back like this, and then get my legs in one at a time. And then once I'm in, like I can't reach that, but I actually do. If I use this, I'll do that, but I actually use it to adjust the head like this, so I can get it shooting where I want.
So thanks so much for watching. We hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to comment down below if you guys have any questions or any more suggestions on videos you want to see in the future. And hit the subscribe button because we post new videos every Wednesday. And we'll see you guys on the next Adapted Adventure.